Okay, my name's Ben Keane. I'm an independent analyst and advisor, and I'm here with Henke from Canal Digital. So, Henke, you're CTO for one of the major platforms here in Norway and across the Nordic region. What are the biggest challenges facing you right now?
From a technology point of view, I think the traditional broadcast platform is very, very stable, has been going the way it has been for 20 years, a very mature, very standardized platform. However, on the streaming side, on our TV Everywhere platform, we see that we have a set of totally new challenges. Very much is associated on immature technology, immature standards. So we see all the time that we run into different challenges, it being a Windows update, it being a Android update, issues that we have never seen before that certainly ends up to us as being a technical issue that we need to solve. So that kind of issues is new to us since we started with the streaming platform. And then more on the product side, we have recently launched a brand new platform based on Android TV, which we're very proud of. So I think I wouldn't say it's a challenge, but what we're currently working now on is actually to make the consumers understand how great this product is.
One of the interesting areas that you talked about on the panel earlier was the scope to get efficiency gains potentially from collaborating. For example, you mentioned the area of encoding, where everyone right now does their own encoding, so the same channels get encoded multiple times. Is that something you see great potential for?
Yeah, I see a great potential in cross distributor collaboration in this domain for two main reasons. One is that we are all doing it. It's totally ridiculous. It's not extremely expensive, but we could do it for a fraction of the cost we currently do if we decide to collaborate, either co-source or one produces for all. So that's a definite low-hanging fruit that is available to us. And what is also another positive effect of that is that we could also invest a lot more in the quality aspect of what we produce, because if we have many players splitting the cost, we can focus a lot more on the quality.
So going to things like 4K, HDR, etc.
Yeah, that might be, and also on the adaptive bitrate part, allowing more profiles so you can have optimized user experience on more different bandwidth widths. So even and down to the very limited bandwidth, you can provide a decent service if you have a granular profile.
Are there other areas of potential collaboration, like, for example, in advertising technology platforms?
That's one of the areas where we have had a very hard time to move. Because advertising you cannot do alone. You're dependent on collaborating, in particular with the broadcasters. So what we've had as a major challenge in this, that we don't need to deal with one broadcaster, we need to deal with 10. They have all different standards, they have different timelines, different technical requirements, which means that we need to do the same job 10 times. Not particularly cost efficient, it's not scaling. Also, they have different business requirements, to which extent they actually require us to share details on our customer base, which we, for apparent reasons, do not want to share too much of. And no, fortunately, the GDPR is giving us a much stronger argument not to hand out that type of information to the broadcasters. So, there has been a number of hampering factors to actually get advertising good and to benefit both the distributors, the broadcasters, and also the customers who still need to cope with the commercials, but having an advertisement that is relevant for you is less intrusive than having something that is totally irrelevant to you. So in that domain, we could definitely move faster, get more value throughout the value chain.
Does Android, as a platform that you've moved to, give you more potential?
Definitely. We see that we are on board on the innovation train of Google. We have available on our platform, out of the box, thousands of apps that we would never bother to develop ourselves, or we could not afford to do it. So there is a huge advantage. Another aspect is the Google Assistant, the voice-to-text translations that comes as part of the platform is stuff we would never be able to afford to do on a standalone basis. So, and also, believe it or not, we're a small player in the global scale, but the Android TV team at Google, and Google is actually giving us a lot of assistance and have quite a focus on what we do, because I really like our approach.
Henke, thank you very much.
Thank you.